Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And it's a brand new halacha for us for Tuesday, 16th day of October, 7th day of CHESHVAN. Here we go. We're going to be wrapping up soon, and you know what we've been doing for about a week and a half now, the laws of how to take medicines on Shabbos. It's not always permissible. Some last general rules here. Everything that we've been saying about taking medicine on Shabbos and when you're allowed and when you're not allowed, a general rule for you to note is that the same general rules apply to Yom Tov also. Whatever things we've been saying that you're not allowed to take the medicines on Shabbos, you're not allowed to take them on Yom Tov either. Those that were permissible on Shabbos, of course, will be permissible on Yom Tov also. The second day of Yom Tov, for those of us living outside of Israel, is more lenient than the first day. So for the second day of Yom Tov and for Chol HaMoed, you can take any medication pretty much. Now on Shabbos, when you are allowed to take a pill for the circumstances we had recommended above, so if it's really necessary, then you could take the pill, split the pill if necessary, even on a dotted line. That wouldn't be a problem of breaking the pill on a dotted line. You could even break it into smaller pieces. The Ramah says that. And you can also dissolve it into water. This is whenever it is permissible for you to be taking a medicine, so you can do these things to the medicine. Now, let's say you have a condition that right now it doesn't need any medicine, but you know from how your body operates that when you don't take the medicine now, you're going to need a more severe medicine later. Then you could take the medicine now so that you won't get to the more severe situation. Now, let's give an example of that, then it'll become much more clear. You have a headache, and you know of yourself that these tension headaches evolve into migraine headaches, for which you're going to need more serious medicine. So you're allowed to take the medicine, the regular medicine, like let's say just Advil, that will knock down the tension headache, so that it won't become a migraine headache. You're allowed to do that on Shabbos. If a person, let's say, has two conditions for which he'd like to take medicine, for halachic reasons, one of them it's permissible to take the medicine, and the one it's not permissible to take the medicine. So you might think, hey, since God allows me to take the medicine anyway for my severe condition A, so I might as well take it for condition B too, even though that one's not really permissible on Shabbos. So that's not how it works. If your condition says that medicine A is allowed for condition A, then you can do that. But if condition B is like in a bit more of a smaller category, and halacha says you can't take the medicine for condition B, then you can only take the A medicine for the A thing, which is more serious. You can't take the B medicine for the B thing, which is less serious. Okay, now back to ointment. We had said that under some circumstances ointments are allowed, but you have to be careful, as we said quickly that day, when squeezing an ointment onto a skin thing. You can squeeze it directly from the tube, but according to a lot of poskim, you shouldn't rub it into your skin, because that could violate some halachas of smoothing, etc. So you can just squeeze it out of the tube and have it land on your skin, and then it'll do whatever it'll do. It'll work its way in. If it's in a jar where you can't like squeeze it out of the jar, you could stick your finger in the jar and remove whatever it is that you need, dab it onto the spot, and then let it just work its way in. If this is not going to work for whatever reason, some poskim do allow rubbing it into the skin if it will absorb totally into the skin. Then it's not viewed as smoothing as much as just disappearing into under the skin. So if that's the kind of ointment it is, and it'll just disappear into the skin, that makes it more permissible. Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach said that. Rav Moshe Feinstein Zatzal said that. The Minchas Yitzchak also talked about it. So when necessary, if you really have to, there are poskim who allow, if you rub it right in, deep into the skin, and it disappears into the skin, it makes it more permissible. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.